Alejandro Garnacho. At the time of recording, it is looking more and more likely that Manchester United are going to be parting ways with their young Argentinian superstar. With Napoli and now Chelsea being the two frontrunners to get his signature, who knows if he's still going to be here by the end of this transfer window. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Garnacho debate. If you guys do going to enjoy today's video, go down below, smash that thumbs up and do subscribe if you are new. You guys have been supporting the channel like crazy as of late and we are on the road to 500 subs, so let's keep on pushing. And of course, whilst you're down there, let me know in the comments your thoughts on Alejandro. I'm just going to go out on the limb and be completely honest with you guys straight off the go. I do not think we should be selling Garnacho. In fact, I think it would be stupid and idiotic for Manchester United to let this kid go. The figures I'm hearing right now is that Manchester United are holding out for 70 million euros. And is Garnacho, ability-wise, worth 70 million euros? No, he's not. But in that same breath, is Garnacho worth more than 70 million to Manchester United? Yes. And I know what you're thinking, Josh, that makes no sense whatsoever. Well, let me explain. Garnacho is a child. He is 20 years of age. He has only just turned 20, may I just add. And he has already done so much. Literally, earlier this month, the kid won the Puskas Award. Literally, if you support a football team, let me know down below in the comments how many of your club's players in your club's history has ever won a Puskas Award. And I know what's going to come from there. Oh, great, Garnacho living off that one bicycle kick against Everton. It's not that simple. An Argentinian international was a part of the squad for Argentina who went on to win the Copa America most recently. Don't get me wrong, not a starter, but he did make some appearances. Therefore, an Argentinian international. The guy has already shown he's a big game player by scoring in 2 trips to Wembley versus Manchester City. One of which earlier on this season in the Community Shield, which unfortunately we went on to lose in the shootout. But more importantly, last season when we went on to win the FA Cup by beating the noisy neighbours. And if you look at other young kids across the world of football, how many of them have already scored in big final matches? Even if you looked at someone like Haaland, how many finals has that man scored in? This is not me comparing him to Haaland. Different players and different levels, let's be honest. Garnacho is exciting. Even if we flash back to the most previous game at home to Rangers, he didn't score, but he was the only player on the pitch who looked like he was trying. He was cutting inside. He was facing Tavernier, who is probably one of the better right backs in Europe. I know he's playing in the Scottish League, but he's been like that for the last multiple years, up to 10 years, and has been brilliant. And Garnacho made him look silly, and he was so unlucky to not get on the score sheet. Is Garnacho still a raw talent? Yes, he is. Is he sometimes a bit selfish? Yes, he is. And has he adapted to Ruben's system yet? No, he hasn't. I would make an argument to say most of these players have not adapted to Ruben's system yet. And before people make claims of like, oh, well, obviously the manager wants him gone, this, that and the other. All whilst this is happening, all these speculations to Napoli and Chelsea, Ruben keeps continuing to not only play him, but start him. And I don't want to hear none of this like they're trying to start him so he can get some goals, look good and raise that transfer value. Because if that was the case, why did Rashford not start? Why did Anthony not start before we shipped him off? Clearly understands that Garnacho is a super talent from Manchester United's academy. And that connection from the fans and our academy used to mean something. Maybe football's not what it was like 10 plus years ago. But for me personally, when you get a kid come through your academy, you've got to back them. Especially one as talented as Garnacho. And let's play devil's advocate. Let's say we sell him to Chelsea for 60 to 70 million. That's a load of money. And sure, we can go and sign some other player. Maybe Cunha from Wolves. Maybe Jonathan David from Lille. I'm sure they might do okay. Maybe even better than what Garnacho's provided. But I am telling you, whether it's at Manchester United or at any other team in the world, give it 2 to 3, maybe even 5 years, Garnacho is going to be one of the best players in football. I'm not going to sit here and say Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, Bale. He's not going to be that level. But I'm talking top elite level player. Alejandro Garnacho has got that fight. He's got that selfishness that all the best attackers have. But he also knows when the best moment to not have the limelight for himself. Talk about unselfishness. Talk about passing it into Amad Diallo in the 121st minute of our biggest FA Cup quarter-final of all time at Old Trafford versus Liverpool. He plays it into Amad so Amad has his moment. Alejandro Garnacho is a super talent and no price in the world should be able to be enough to pry him away from United. If we let Garnacho go, this is what is wrong with modern day football. You might not like the kid, but he's one of our own. And give it a couple years, this boy will be wanted by everyone in football. And it will be another case of, why did we let him go? Garnacho, I am praying you stick around. But let me know what you guys think down below. Take care and peace.